we want to solve the following equations. Now the first one, we follow the rules that we discussed in the intro. I'd start by expanding the bracket. So if I do that, I get 3d plus 6 is equal to 18. And now we're back to a type of equation that we've done many, many times. So to get the d on its own, the first inverse operation I'm going to do is to subtract 6 from both sides. And that gives me 3d equals 12. And now to get d on its own, I'm going to divide by 3 because at the moment d is being multiplied by 3, so I do the inverse operation. So I now have d is equal to 4. Note with that particular one, because 18 is divisible by 3, there would be nothing wrong at all with starting by dividing both sides by 3. And if I did that, I'd get d plus 2 is equal to 6, and then subtract 2, and we'd get that d is equal to 4. So we end up with the same answer. Now here we have our variable on both sides of the equation. But 4e is more than 2e. So what I'm going to do is just simply write it the other way around because I really want my largest number of e's to be on the left. Note that there's no problem in doing that. These things are equal. So it doesn't matter which one of them is on the left and which one is on the right. Now what I want to do is remove the 2e's from the right. It's a positive 2e, so I'm going to subtract 2e from both sides. On the left, if I subtract 2e from 4e, I now have 2e. If I subtract it from the right, all I'm left with is the 1. I now want the 7 to be on the right-hand side. It's a minus 7, so do the opposite. Add 7. And then I have 2e equals 8. And then just divide by 2. And I get e is equal to 4. So coming to c, I'm going to start here by expanding brackets. So I'm going to get 3f take away 3 equals 4f plus 8. Now the 4f is the larger amount, so I'm just going to change sides. 4f plus 8 is 3f take away 3. I want to remove the 3f. It's a positive 3f, so I'm going to take away 3f from both sides. 4f take away 3f is a single f. And if I remove 3f from the right-hand side, all I'm left with is the negative 3. Take special care that you do not lose the negative in front of that 3. It's a common mistake that I see. Now I want the 8 to move to the right, so do the inverse operation there. And negative 3 take away 8 is negative 11. Now with this one, despite the fact that the 3g is a negative 3g, I'm not going to worry about moving it to the other side to make it positive. So we've got 7 take away 3g equals negative 2. And what I'm going to do is start by removing the 7. Now if I take away 7, I have minus 3g left on the left-hand side. Again, being careful with the subtraction sign, we've done nothing to change that. So we still have negative 3g's. Negative 2 take away 7 is negative 9. And now to get g on its own, I need to divide by negative 3. So negative 9 divided by negative 3. Negative divided by a negative is a positive. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now finally here, I've got 4 equals 12, Now let's expand this bracket. That's going to give me negative 8h take away 4. So let's tidy. On the right hand side, I've got 12 take away 4, and I can collect those up. So that's 8 take away 8h. Now what I might do here is just change sides so that the h is on the left. Now I want to subtract 8 from both sides. Negative 8h is 4 take away 8, which is negative 4. And then I'm going to divide by negative 8. So I'm doing negative 4 divided by negative 8. Be careful. Quite often I see people write down 2 as an answer to this, but that's 8 divided by 4. Now the negative divided by a negative means that I'm ending up with a positive. 4 divided by 8 simplifies to a half.